Thank you, Achim. Dear Mr. State Secretary, Dr. Cookies, ladies and gentlemen, guests of Bitkom, welcome at Deutsche Bank here in Unter den Linden in the capital of Germany, and welcome to the Pioneers Eve, as I was told, of the conference of Bitkom this year here in Berlin. And also because it has become obviously already a short but a good tradition that the evening before the conference starts happens here in Deutsche Bank. Let me also give my best regards from Christian Sewing, who is our CEO, from Frank Strauss, who has been, I think, with you for quite some time, who is also our board member, and from Markus Pattelwieser, whom some of you know, who is our Chief Digital Officer. The two first ones I mentioned, and if people still read news and have read about today's, or better tomorrow's event, we have our annual shareholders meeting tomorrow in Frankfurt, and both Christian as well as also Frank, I think, are preparing themselves for, again, very interesting day tomorrow in Frankfurt. So they can't be here. And Markus is, as our Chief Digital Officer in Boston, I think also on a subject which is common to you in digitization areas on that subject. So all three of them give their best regards to all of you. So my name is Harald Eisenach. I'm here in Berlin in charge of one of 7 regions, in charge of corporate business, and also member of the management team in Germany. And I'm happy to welcome you as Deutsche Bank tonight. And you will discuss certainly the radical changes for our sector, for the financial sector. And I'm actually pretty sure, together with many other people, that the next 5 years will eclipse everything, I think, that banks and we have experienced in terms of changes over the last 20 years, and therefore we all better get prepared. That on the one hand creates certainly challenges, on the other hand also opportunities, and the adoption of new technology in the financial sector is and has to move at a tremendous pace, with the potential on the one hand to deliver significant benefits for consumers and customers, and certainly also for, and you mentioned it, the European economy, which should be close to our heart. On the one hand, fintechs as partners of financial industry offer, again, an opportunity for banks to take out cost, develop new services, and reach new customers, while at the same time, the other flip side of the coin, they face possible disruption of, or we face possible disruption of existing business models, if we have one as a financial institution, enhance customer expectations, and also new competitors entering the market here in Europe. Deutsche Bank's path is clear in that regard. For us, digitization does not only mean developing new products and services, but also requires fundamental rethinking of the way in which products and services are delivered. And obviously, we will become and have to become ourselves a platform provider here in this market and globally. For this digital platform of Deutsche Bank, we cannot build and produce everything ourselves. Nobody, I think, in the platform economy is able to do that. We have decided to focus and to concentrate on our core competencies, but on the other hand, obviously, therefore, need partners. It is about being attractive, therefore, also for not only for customers as financial service provider, but also for these partners, allies, and third parties, and to organize and orchestrate then these external partners in the best possible way. Our, and you may have heard about this, DB API is a key of working with others, technically, fintechs, insurtechs, and other technology or financial partners. And initially, this API will focus on providing third parties with access to our customers' accounts as part of PSD2, and you mentioned that. But thereafter, PSD2 provides us with a major opportunity to create innovative and convenient products and services tailored to users and the users' changing requirements. We, as Deutsche Bank, consider the concept of open banking that has emerged from PSD2 as an opportunity to expand our business model. PSD2 is a fantastic revelation for our industry, bringing a host of opportunities for market players and payment users, and certainly also has challenges. Development, and you mentioned it also, of a fully harmonized European digital finance market is not solely in our hands, though. We also need certainly an appropriate legal framework for that. And if lawyers get involved, we all know it's getting complicated. beside harmonization, regulation also certainly needs to be reviewed with regards to innovation barriers. For example, in order to enable financial institutions, us, to respond to changing customer expectations concerning fast digital communication channels. Also, and that is only an example, the extensive information requirements demanding paper-based communication should be reviewed for necessity. Everybody who has had recently an advisory meeting with its bankers knows how many pages you need to still fulfill and sign before we are allowed to do this. We need therefore a prudent and innovative legal framework. And with this in mind, certainly I'm looking forward to the remarks of our key speaker tonight, and would again welcome you very much at Deutsche Bank, and therefore hand over the floor to Julian, who is now moderating the whole conference. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being certainly also able, maybe next year again, to host this event. Thank you very much.